pre-draft workouts have already begun right here in Waltham, and the Combine is later this week. Now, we can't get behind closed doors to see what these prospects go through, so we're going to do the next best thing. You get to laugh at me and enjoy my misery as I go through the tests. So without further ado, let's get right into the body measurements. This is Armand LaValle, one of our assistant strength and conditioning coaches. He's going to take us through all these tests, starting out with height.
Great, step right out from there. 71. Hand length and width. Hand length, call that 7.5. Thumb to pinky. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. Call that 8.25. See, most of our athletes are a little taller, so I'm gonna guesstimate here, measuring up, looking like he's got about, you can stretch it as far as you want, Mark. I'm gonna give him 6 feet even. We're gonna do max vertical jump where you're gonna get a 2 or 3 step running start and jump as high as you can get, and that'll be your maximum vertical jump. Right first on blue and move. Let's go bench press.
Yeah.
Let's go bench press. For the Combine protocol, we do 10 push-ups first on the ground. We give you 60 seconds rest. We move over to 135 pounds on the flat bench press. Okay. From there you get 90 seconds rest. And then we go to 185 pounds, as many times as you can. Okay. And we go from there. Come on, 17. 18, and he's done. 17.5.
All right, so 17 on the bench wasn't bad, but the prospects blew me out of the water everywhere else. On average, they were 7.5 inches taller than me with shoes. They had bigger hands, and they weighed 24 pounds more than me on average. Their length really stood out. Prospects had an average wingspan more than 4 inches longer than their height. I was only a +2.25 in that department. They certainly jump higher than me, way higher. My max vertical was 23.5 inches, while theirs was a foot higher at 35.5 inches. Safe to say, I'm not dunking anytime soon, unless I use Lucky's trampoline. Now let's take a look at the on-court agility tests.
Go.
So I'm sprinting, sliding, backpedaling, sliding, touching the line, and then reversing it all until I come back here to finish.
12.46.
I got 12.51.
All right, we've moved down to the pro lane shuttle drill. Armand, you want to tell us what exactly this is testing?
All right, testing a little bit of reaction time and then how quickly you can change direction. Left. Three-quarter court sprint. Ready? Go.
Now we got Walter McCarty, assistant coach of the Boston Celtics. Out here, he's going to take me through one of the Celtics shooting drills that they do with quite a few of the prospects that roll through. So can you just tell us what we're about to do out here?
Well, it's called 5-star shooting, and as you see the cone set up, it's kind of like you're moving in the star, the formation of a star. And we usually do this right before the guys with a 3-minute run, and we just want to see guys make shots as they're going from cone to cone for a minute. Kind of helps with the cardio, but we want to see guys make shots when they're tired. So I think Kelly Olynyk has the record with, I believe, 13 or 14. So it's not an easy drill. You would think guys are getting 17 and 18, but when you're going for a minute, your legs get a little tired and you don't shoot the ball as straight. So it's a tough drill.
Hit the buzzer.
Go! Okay, this is a Celtic-specific drill. You won't see this at the Combine. It's something we do here at the end of the workout. There's usually, the athletes usually go through all their testing that we had previously done, as well as like an hour to an hour and a half basketball workout. And then the last thing they do is a 3-minute run, where they have 3 minutes to go from baseline to baseline to see how many times they can get, see how many baseline touches they can get in 3 minutes. It's kind of just more of a mental toughness test, to kind of see what you have maybe in the fourth quarter, see how hard you can push yourself after working out, after doing all those tests, and after playing basketball for an hour and a half with the coaches. See how much you can kind of challenge yourself and push yourself to go as hard as you can at the end of the workout, maybe at the end of the fourth quarter, and just kind of gives the coaches an idea of, you know, what the guys are made of.
Outside of my slow sprint, I did surprisingly well on the court. My lateral quickness was 1.3 seconds slower than the average, but my shuttle run was actually better than the average. That's the advantage of having a low center of gravity. The post-workout record for the famed 3-minute run is 29 lengths, and I reached 25.5 after a minimal workout. I think I gained some respect with that one. My shooting? Not so much. I shot 6 for 14 from college 3-point range in the 5-star drill. Kelly Olynyk? He made 13 from NBA long distance, showing just how much better NBA shooters are than me.
All right, that's a wrap from the practice facility. Armand, thanks a lot for putting me through that.
Thank you.
I think these guys are gonna enjoy how poorly I did. But the good thing is that everyone out there gets to see what you guys do with these prospects behind closed doors. All right, that's it from Waltham.